So I wanted to just share with you how I put on the touches of Snow Tex on here. So I'm just going to dampen my brush. You can use an old brush if you want. Doesn't have to be something new or fancy. I'm going to set these aside. I'll get out a little bit of Snow Tex. Set my brushes aside. Just get out a little bit of Snow Tex on your palette. I use the back side of my brush. For the Snow Tex, just a little tip here. Keep them in a plastic baggie, like when you're done, because then it will keep it from drying out. So just kind of when you're done with that, just put it in a plastic baggie, and I'll wipe off the excess of on the edge of my brush. And I'm just going to side load this. I know you think, oh, you can do that? Yep, I love it. I'm gonna wipe just a little bit of that water out of there. Gonna pick up some of the medium. I'm gonna leave a chunk of it on there because that's what I want. I'm gonna add this here and there. And I'm just gonna add a little bit, and you can see it just kind of came off the brush on there. And what you can do is you can pull down on the flip side. You can pull down so it kind of looks like little icicles. So you can just kind of pull that down. It's got a little bit of white paint in it, so it creates a really kind of a neat effect. Looks like little icicles hanging down. I'm just going to put a little bit more on there and then just kind of pull some of them down. And then pick up a little bit more, and you can add it in here. You can add it on the top of the bird's head. Pick up a little bit more. Again, I like to keep a little chunk of it on there so that when I apply it, it just gives it just a little bit of dimension because you've left some of it on there. Put a little bit more on his head here. I've got some of it on there already. Just add a little bit more. Everybody needs a little snow on their head, right? And then so I'm going to add a little on the little twig down here these little birds are sitting on. I even put a little on their wings. Okay, so just kind of hit and miss that. I also used it on this little melting snowman. Again, just going to pick up a little bit. And I want to just add it in the brightest areas. Just kind of move it with your brush. But I do like to side load it because I feel like I have more control on the application. So it's not going to be too much or too little. I've have as much on there as I want. So, and again, on the little pin, just adds a pretty little bit of snow, and it dries nicely so it doesn't flake off on you. And again, you can drop down these little snow icicle effects. Put some on your little bird. And again, you can see I've added it here, 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 here. I even added it on the side of her little dress, on the hat, on the top of the panel, and just kind of on the snow. Again, it looks better if it's just a hit and miss. You don't want it all over, and you don't want a very heavy application. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you, and we're still working on the boxes, but wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.